It's back to school for students this month, and we talk about keeping healthy physically and mentally for the new academic year with clinical psychologist Rainier Ladic. Rainier, great to have you with us. What are the physical and mental preparations needed by students as they transition to in-person learning?
For mental preparation po, the person or the student needs to have the awareness that he or she will be going back to school. This will prepare po the person to regulate emotionally that could potentially reduce yung anxiety kapag nasa school na po sila mismo. Then second is getting familiar with the school or program and establishing a new routine. Makakatulong po ito upang maset ng isang estudyante yung kanyang realistic expectations. And then third po is yung developing resilience and grit. Resilience po is bouncing back up, which is very essential po in facing trials, and grit is bouncing forward. Essential po siya in reaching our goals. As for physical preparation po is, of course, kailangan ng balanced meal because a balanced meal also produces balanced chemicals in our brains. Then if there's a need po to take vitamins prescribed by the doctor, it should be followed through. Then make sure po that these children are active as a form of their exercise.
All right, we're seeing now a lot of students going back to school in the thousands. So with more students now, Rainier, transitioning to in-person learning, is there a need for more psychologists to take care of their mental needs?
I think there is really a need for mental health professionals to rise up, most especially that, of course, the issues of mental health is becoming like really concerning. Now, I think the students needs to, basically manage their stress. And of course, yung mga mental health issues po na meron tayo is it always begins with a small thing.
And as we can see, from these statistics, Rainier, there's only one psychologist, one psychiatrist, or even just one sociologist for more than 100,000 people who really lack psychologists and psychiatrists in the Philippines. Why is there a shortage, you think? Why are there so few of you?
Okay. Well, I think nowadays po is that I think there are more and more psychologists po. And I think the need to advocate for mental health will further encourage people to take in professions that are related in taking care of someone's mental health. Just like for this day, I think there are a lot of new psychometricians and psychologists po, and I know that they will contribute further po to the advocacy and eventually yung service that will be given to more and more students, and especially to Filipino students.
Thank you so much for your advice, Rainier, on how students should be taking care of their mental health as classes open. Clinical psychologist Rainier Ladic. You can get more health tips on MedTalk Health Talk, hosted by Dr. Freddy Gomez, with new episodes every Tuesday at 8 in the evening.